Welcome back. The last stream got cut a little bit short during the trade deadline day, and there was a little bit of I had a little bit of an issue, and I need to attend to it. It wasn't a personal issue, just I had to attend to the matter. But I'm back. So, at the deadline, we acquired two first round picks, if you could remember, and I had to simulate the next game, which was against San Jose. We lose 4-3. I edited my lines so that everything fit in. We ended up also acquiring Oscar Lindblom, who actually is a pretty good fit on this line. He is a perfect fit, I believe. Yes, he is. Um, we moved Schmaltz up to the second line, Kraus up to the second line. We have Richie on the third, Yaskin on the fourth. On defense, we have Capobianco here. We moved Mayo down. And there we go. Everything's there. I went through and fixed all this stuff because I did not want to do this on camera again. AHL, didn't really care about. I just did this a little bit of stuff, not too much. But yeah, so we're moving on. And there's one more thing I want to attend to before we finish the season, and that is basically the draft. Now that we're looking at the draft stuff, we're clearly not going to make the playoffs. I'm not worried about it. And since we now have 5 first round picks. I went through and I marked some guys that I wanted to watch. One of them was Shane Wright right here, and another one was considered a gem in David Juracek, who I have had in the past in franchise mode, and he is pretty good. So I would like to get him. I also marked a guy who went in the first round in real life, but he's said to fall to the second round here. If I could find him. Here he is. Nathan Gaucher. I think that he's also marked as a gem. I'm going to try to get him as well. I've had him as well, and he's worked out pretty well. So these are just guys that I'm looking to catch. Marco Casper's all the way at 53rd on the CS rankings. That's odd. Anyone else down here that I can recognize? No. Anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that. If you want to look at our draft picks right now, we currently have... One second. Whoa, that's laggy. There we go. So we got the draft board right here. So those are the people that I looked at. Now these are, as we can see, we have 5 first round picks from Colorado, Montreal, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. These are the players that it's saying that we have the best possibility of drafting. Of course, Arizona has the highest one, and right now, if I have between those 3, Connor Geeky was drafted 3rd over. No, he was drafted later on by the Coyotes. Juracek was drafted 6th by Columbus. And Savory, I'm pretty sure, was drafted 9th overall by Buffalo. So, yeah, just depth chart and stuff. Not too much there. But, yeah, so now we can finish the season. And then we'll probably get into some off-season stuff, and we'll leave it off there. So, yeah, let's start this. Let's go against Seattle. And we'll see how this goes. Yeah, 2 streams in one day. How about that? Roussel scores twice and Gord scores twice. Lindblom on the power play gets his first goal as a member of the Coyotes, but we end up getting the loss, which is what we want. Hayden getting another goal. Good for him. All right, now we're going up against a pretty good team in Calgary right here. 7-1-2 in their last 10. No score. Keller, come on, Calgary. Oh, come on. We got rid of one of our best scorers, our best goal scorer, and we got one of the better defensive defensemen. We should not be doing this well. Now against Winnipeg. Oh, come on. We should be doing worse. Keller's on the brink of 60 points and 20 goals and 40 assists. Puljujärvi gets 2 with McDavid gets 1. McDavid gets another 1. Draisaitl gets the hat trick. Keller with his 20th goal of the year. And had 4 goals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. You know what? It's McDavid. It's acceptable. All right. How's Buffalo looking? Because they're basically our competition. Devils and Islanders are tied with us. Buffalo's 3 points below. Need Buffalo to start losing some more. Or not, no, we need Buffalo to start winning. Keller and Hayden, those have been dynamite. Hurdle's got 2 goals. Hurdle scores shorthanded. You know, Lindblom's been pretty good. Overtime. Come on, Sharks. Let's go. I will give credit. Lindblom has been pretty good in the where we've given him. Will he be around next year? I don't know. I mean, he's not really part of my plan. But because Gaucher's still coming up, and we're probably going to get a new coach. Well, probably we are going to get a new coach that better fits our team. So we'll see how it goes. Why is Keller able to score a bunch of goals all of a sudden? Why is this happening? And why are we winning games? We're going to get to 30 wins on accident. Now we're going to beat Chicago. It's a joke. We're just throwing away our chances at getting right. I'm willing to trade up to get right with two picks, so I'm willing, if Buffalo can take what's his name first overall, I'll take right second, gladly. Nice Blues. There we go. That's what we want to see. And Nashville is now lower than us. Oh, this is just painful. This is just painful. $11 games in the season left. It's fair to say we failed our tanking goal. Buffalo's only got 61 points. It's over. Oh, no. No! Give Keller credit. He's going to be a part of our team for a while, so. There we go, New Jersey. Keller can get 6 more assists, and how many goals does he get? 2 goals. I'm glad with that. Okay, good win for Vancouver. Alright, now we're going to Calgary. Avalanche have clinched the playoffs. 101. Yeah, they've won the division. It's not even close. Calgary. Thank you. Gaudreau's there, not for long. 69 points for Keller. Nice. and starting to lose some games in a row. This is what we want. Buffalo's only won one game in all those losses. Are you kidding me? Keller there's his 25 goals. Come on, Carolina. Nope. Chikrin's getting all the empty netters. I'm not sure why that's a thing, but I don't mind it. Chikrin, I want his overall to go up. 71 points for Keller. If he can do this on a bad team, I want to see what he can do on a good team. Come on, Chicago. There we go. Now you got to win here. You got to win some games. We have 5 games left. Same amount of games. Sabres are at 66 points. We're at 70. Islanders are at 70. Come on, Washington. Come on, Ovechkin. Get a Hattie. I mean, John Carlson can score 2 goals as well. I'm perfectly good with that as well. $40 losses. That was the bare minimum of what I wanted. Bunch of divisional matchups to end off the year. This will boost their playoff chances, hopefully. Hayden and Chikrin. Richie. Oh, St. Louis. Yes, St. Louis. Please win it at overtime. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Yes! Let's go, St. Louis. Yeah. Again, not sure if I've ever said that unless it was... Actually, I have. 2019 against Boston in the final. But, yeah. 3 more games. I want Keller to get 2 more assists. And then I'll be satisfied. 1 game against... The last game is against Nashville. That's a pivotal game. It's going to be who wants to lose. Good Minnesota. Good Minnesota. Hopefully Nashville's getting some wins here. Same with Buffalo. Okay, Nashville and I are tied in points. Going into game 81. Good Dallas. Good Dallas. Very nice Dallas. Alright, Nashville, please tell me you won that game. Okay. Do they have a game? No, they have a back-to-back, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what they have to do. They've won it, okay. So we just need to lose. We have to lose in any way possible. And we get worst in the West. No. Come on, Nashville. Oh! Please tell me we're still lower. No! Same exact record, and Keller, you couldn't even get 50 assists. You had a good year, so it's fine. Alright, let's go to May 1st, and let's see how this ended up. Alright. Let's look at our season. Let's see how we finished. Entire league. Colorado winning the President's Trophy with a whopping 112 points. Boston winning the East, 103, followed by Toronto. Dallas, Philadelphia, Vegas, Rangers, Blues. Only 5 teams with 100 points. Wow. Now let's scroll down and go find us, and hopefully we're in the bottom 3. We are 30th. The same record as... We have 30 regulation wins. That's why. That's why we lost. Alright. Goals for, let's check it out. We finished ahead of the Islanders and the Predators. Goals against. We actually did pretty well in goals against. We weren't actually bad. Power play. Near the bottom of the league. Penalty kill? No. Okay. Home record. We were better on the road than we were at home. Why am I not surprised? Now let's look at our personal team. Or let's look at the Arizona Coyotes. Keller, 74 points. Schmaltz played on the second line most of the year, but 49 points. Lindblom, 44 points. But most of them were elsewhere. Gaucher, 44 points. Hayden, 40 points. Still 78. Chychrun, 41 points. 33. Galchenyuk, 29. Krause, 28. Fisher, 27. Ritchie, 24. Yaskin, McBain, Roussel, Soderstrom, Mayo, Moser, Capobianco, 2 points in 21 games. Let's look at the goaltending. Vejmelka with 30 losses, 903 save percentage. Don't know why I backed out. Oh, we made the playoffs. We lost in the first round, but shoot. 41, 33, and 8. San Jose Barracuda were good. So we made the playoffs with 90 points. Where were we in the league? We got in as 18. That's tough. Let's look at our AHL squad. McKelly, 62 points. Jenik, 49. Kirk, 44 with 24 goals. Nate Smith, 46 points. Yeah. Goaltending. 29, 23, and 7, 12, 11, and 1. Vejmelka, 1 shutout. Sateri had 4 shutouts in his games, though, so he played pretty well. And now, we have some decisions to make. Oh, let's look at the playoffs first. Vegas, Minnesota, San Jose, Calgary, Colorado, Edmonton, Dallas, St. Louis, Boston, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Montreal again, Philadelphia, Tampa, Rangers, Capitals. We'll simulate through the first round. Would have swept Vegas. They were the... That's interesting. Pittsburgh beats top seed in the East, Boston. Montreal beats Toronto in 5. Can't even do it in 7. Flyers beat Tampa. No three-peat for them. Blues lose to the Stars. Flyers beat the Lightning. Oilers beat the Avalanche. They take down the top-seeded Avalanche. So yeah, this just shows realism. Minnesota is on a roll. They have not lost a game in the playoffs yet. Minnesota with back-to-back sweeps. What is going on? And they're a wild card. Dallas and Minnesota. It's kind of like blood brothers in the conference final. We could have a Pennsylvania conference final. Do we? Oh, Philadelphia, Montreal, just like 2010. But it was close. All right, Minnesota with 9-0, 10-0. Montreal wins their first 2 games. Minnesota, oh wow. Oh, they lose their first game in Game 4 of the conference and Game 5. And there's your final. Minnesota and Montreal. Minnesota takes Game 1. Game 2. Game 3. Are we going to have a sweep? Montreal forces Game 5, just like in real life last year. Minnesota Wild have won the Stanley Cup. What a year. Incredible. The new salary cap is increased by a very large amount. I believe that is $5.5 million. Gets up to $90 million later on. It's pretty good. We'll go to retirement. We dropped to 5th? Are you kidding me? How does Detroit get number 2? The Islanders get number 3. Nashville even drops to 4. Ridiculous. Can't even tank. You can tank in this game and it still goes wrong. That's not even. You can't even do that in the draft anymore. You can't even go up 10 spots. Oh, let's look at the retired. So, Filppula, Seabrook, Molson, Boychuk, Zabotka, Polak, McLeod, Belmar, Jack Skilly, Tom Wandell, Olmark. That's a name. How about goalies? None. We lost. Is that our goaltending coach? I think so. Belmar's now a scout. Continue simming. The draft interviews don't matter. Let's go to the draft. Edit trade block for sure. No, we're not. No. Just because we have 10 picks in the first 2 rounds doesn't mean I'm trading them. Gaucher will be us next year. Lindblom, I want gone. Kraus, preferably gone. Where's Fisher? Fisher. Moser. Anyone else that could be traded? Andrew Ladd. His contract will be gone by the end of this year. All right. Let's go to the draft. Oh, we didn't even look at the trophies. We got to do that after this. So whoever Buffalo takes is gonna matter. Okay. So we can trade up for right. That's a possibility. I really want to see this pick. We'll sim this pick. All right, we're trading with Detroit then. We'll trade with them our later 2 picks if that's possible. 31st overall. 29th overall, if that's enough. All right. How about a second as well? No? All right. Out I don't want to give up half my stock here. You know, we're going to be hopefully competitive next year, so a 3rd next year. Trade rejected. All right. We're going deep then. How about a 2nd rounder in 2024? Wow. I don't want to give up another 1st. I'll give up another 2nd from, like, futures. 2025 2nd. Trade rejected. All right. Trade rejected. This is annoying. I mean, I get why you don't want to part ways with it, but I want you to, so you should. No, should I do a 2025 first? Wow. I'm giving him 3 first, essentially. Wow. Oh my gosh. How much do they want? I'm running out of time. I'm gonna have to go for 2027 first. This is my last chance. 2027 first. My final offer. 4 first-round picks. Trade rejected. All right, one more offer. Take my second in 2023. 4 first-rounders and a second. Trade accepted. There we go. Shane Wright, welcome to the Arizona Coyotes, where you should have been. Make pick. There he is. Shane Wright is a member of the Coyotes. And we have the 5th pick as well, which we're going to take Jiricek most likely. We'll sim the pick. Alright. Sim pick. They take Kamel. We got Jiricek. W. Slafkovsky is also up here. I'm tempted. I can't lie, but he's a grinder, and we don't really need that on our team. His competition was A+ in Liga. He's a winger, right? Yeah, so take Jiricek. But we already have a left winger coming up in Gaucher, and so I'm going to take Jiricek, who's a defenseman. He can play both sides as well. If he falls, that could be good. Let me look at the draft class. I mean, having Slafkovsky, that would be phenomenal. Okay, he's projected to go 9th. Let's see where this pick goes. Savary. About this pick? Alright. Now let's look at the draft class. Slafkovsky's 2nd on the board now. Does he even fit with what we want, to be fair? He's similar style to Joe Thornton. I really want him now. I'm getting greedy. Sim pick. Connor Geeky. What would LA want? 9th overall. You're not getting Shane Wright. You're not getting Jiricek. Would you be interested in Oscar Lindblom? No. Is there anyone lower down that they'd want? No. All right. Draft picks. I have another first rounder after this, which I want to take Gaucher. Let's say trade the 28th overall pick. And more. Second 2024. Trade rejected. All right. I'm getting really ambitious with this, I will say. I'm not usually like this, I swear, but just now that I know, like, this is just, I can't really help myself. Trade rejected. So we just keep going year by year. 3rd in 2026 as well. Trade rejected. 3rd this year. Get rid of that 3rd. Okay. Trade rejected. Should we go for a shall we give away our 2nd in 2027? I hope to be good in 2026. What do we got? We're gonna be good by then. I could convince myself of that. Trade rejected. I'm not taking Philip Deneau. Dustin Brown retired, so he shouldn't be there. So, deal with it. Take away that 3rd and throw in another 2nd. I'm not giving you multiple first. '2027 2nd. 3 seconds, a first, and a third, and no. A second in this year. Gaucher is not going to drop to that far. Trade rejected. $54th. Trade rejected. I'm desperate at this point. Yeah, they're not going to do it. It's over. They took him. Only 70 overall, though, so far. Alright, we'll sim to our next pick. Who do we want to take? Top 4D. We could take a Lamoureux, defensive defenseman. Nah, I don't want to be ambitious. We could take him later on if we wanted to. Left defenseman, top 4D. 2-way D. Yeah, we'll take him. Swiss, 67 overall. Alright. Sim to pick 28. And he's still optional, and he's currently listed as a 7th D. Yeah, it's not very convincing. It could be wrong, though. It could be better than that. It's better than the AHL top 2D. Those bars tell you everything. Moserov, maybe, I'm thinking. I don't know. Taking 2 forwards. I feel like we need to take a D. But we don't. Did we take a defenseman? Who did we pick earlier? We took a defenseman. All right. So now that makes me feel like we have to take a forward. Moserov could be a bottom 6 forward in the future for us. Let's try him. Sniper 63. All right. How far is Gaucher still up on the block? Because he is next on my list. He's said to be taken around 50. If I can sneak my scouting, 47. If I can get him with one of my 2 second rounders now. I might have actually more than 2 now that I think about it. Sim to pick 35. All right. Draft class. It's looky. If Gauthier, he's still not on here. Alright, we'll take someone else. Top 9 forward, top 6D, right defenseman. Top 6 forward, I'll take Hunter. Wait, pin to watch list. No, I want to take him. It's my pick. Oh, that's why. It says he has an X factor. No, not that far. Here. Wait, this guy's also top 6. Does he have an X factor? He does. What's 1 goal, 1 assist in 32 games in A+ competition. 9 goals, 22. 2-way forwards both ways. One's Finnish, one's Canadian. 40 penalty minutes. 14 penalty minutes in games. How many did he play? 56 with 40. I'm going to take Kazamaki. All right, sim to pick 38. And this is where we take Gaucher. Marco Casper still on the board. Gaucher. Welcome to the club, man. Okay, so we got the 3 players we wanted. That was what the big part. My next pick is 54. Is that in the second round? It is. Okay, right. So I still have another second rounder. A few choices. Top 40. Top 6 forward. Right winger, 2-way forward. Most likely not. You also have an X factor, so I'm going to take you. 61. Also, I have another second round pick. Okay. I'm having a pretty good draft. Now we're running out of people. Do we have anyone fully scouted? Top 6D, left defenseman, top 9 forward. We're running low on D. Let's take them. These guys can be traded for assets in the future. Pick 67 to the 3rd round. Semenov, Sniper. Yeah, why not? These guys most likely will not play, so if they ever make it to the NHL, that'd be in. Now to round 5, we don't have a 4th rounder. Langlos! He's back! I feel like we have to take him. Nah. You know what? Just cause you were the reason that I remembered your name so well. You're probably not going to play for us anyway. Round 6. Yeah, I don't have much info on down here. Hey, bottom 6 forward, low potential. No, 4 bars is something. I'll take him. And that's the next round. Yeah, that's our draft. We're done here. Sim entire draft. Shane Wright, David Yurachek, Bichel, Morozov, Kazamaki, Gauthier, Dumas, Punitz, Semenov, Langlois, and Pedersen. Welcome to the Arizona Coyotes organization, to all of you. Now to Resign Phase. Coaches with expiring contracts. We're going to let them all go. All right. Can we start assigning? Actually, no, we can't. We don't want to start assigning scouts yet. I don't think. Oh, we can't even do that yet either. All right. 'Cause I know there's a point where we can fire scouts and stuff. Coaching staff. Let's take a look. Generalist. How did you do this year? 56% fit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a backwards. I wish you could see their fit. That should be a thing, that you should be able to see their fit when... I might promote you to AHL head coach. I'm gonna... Yeah, you're gone. I'll promote you. AHL head coach. Take all the money you want. There we go. Offer contract. We'll try you out. You're a D rated. I don't want you. You know what? A as an AHL goalie coach. No, you'll be goalie coach because you don't matter. Scouts. Do I have any that are on expiring contracts? Excellent, we don't. Now we get to the hard part. I realize we never looked at the trades from, like, the trade deadline, but honestly, I don't care. Alrighty, re-sign phase. Here we go. Chikrin, you're staying around. He's 88 overall. How did Keller not go up? Goss Despairs now 85. Schmaltz 85. Lindblom 83. Kraus is an RFA. Probably gonna trade you. You know what? I'll sign you for a minimum deal. How much? What would his qualifying offer be? I don't know. I don't know. Galchenyuk, good. You're not getting an extension. You stink, even though you went up. Fisher, I don't want you. I'm gonna be honest. You can go to free agency. Shane Wright, you're getting your butt in here. Welcome to the club, my guy. You're getting a max entry level contract. I'll be paying you $10 million in a few years. So, Yaskin, you're gone. McBain went up to 79. Soderstrom went to 79. Hayden to 79. Richie went up to 80. Boyd went up to 80. Krause, I'll give you a minimum deal. Like, if you take 1.7, if you take that, I'll keep you around. Beagle, yeah, no. Roussel, guess what? No. Erickson, guess what? No. And Capobianco, yeah, I can keep you in the minors, so you're fine. 1 year, sure. Cam Deneen, you went up to 75 from 72. Keep you in the minors. Say RV, keep you in the minors, even though you're 25 now. You're not looking very promising. Mama, keep you in the minors, sure. Doesn't mean you'll be playing. Fashing, no. You're 26, get out. Juracek, 72 overall. You can play in the minors, I think. Yeah, you can play in the minors for a year. Be back in a moment. Alright, I have returned. Kazumaki, you're 67 overall. You can get another year in Europe or wherever you play. Spheres. Sure, I'll renew your contracts. These guys can get another year. You're a UFA and you're only 19. How is this possible? 62 overall. Yeah, sure, I'll renew here. Or am I giving you an entry level finally, maybe? Bergfist, 22, 60 overall. No, I don't want you. Eckford, 20 overall, 57, no. I don't want any of these. They're not going to get much better, so I'm just not even going to bother. Nossenberger, 21, 50, yeah, release. Alright. 10 contracts offered. 1, 2, 3. Who's going to play in the AHL for us? I'm just realizing that. O'Brien, I'm probably going to trade you. For us this year. Oh, that's right, we got to look at goalies. Sateri, you want an extension? You did, but you're 32, and what would you want even? 2 years at basically league min. Not yet. If you guys want to play goaltender, continue. Just, yeah, sure. You can play the AHL, it's fine. Coronar. Sateri. Hello everyone, welcome back. I apologize for that. There was a little bit of an emergency that I had to attend to. But let's see where we were. Sateri, I was gonna release him, I think, because I don't have a use for him. I gave offers to them. That should be fine. All right. So we'll see that now. 38 contracts, 12 offered. Some of these guys are going to be traded or just gone. Some of the lower picks I might just give away, but we'll see that for now. Okay, so now that I've already taken, if you've just been sitting here or if you've just been watching this video, um, we're gonna do some more now because I kind of feel bad about that. The Tucson Road Riders have fired their coach. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Okay, he's still goalie coach. Nice. So let's look at pending free agents. And also let's look so we can also check our cap space. So we have 35 mil in cap space. Could go after someone like Kadri or Johnny Gaudreau. Kadri's probably looking long term, so that's a no. Klingberg is a maybe. Right shot. Could be with. It all depends on our new head coach as well, so that's also going to be very important. You have Trocheck, Evander Kane, Nichushkin. Let's fast forward to free agency. There are also some trades I want to make as well. Edit trade block. Okay. Andrew Ladd's contract is going to be gone. We'll give it away for something. Moser, I'm not going to have a use for, so he'll be gone. Just keep looking at this. Liam O'Brien. Those are the big three I want to get rid of first. Alright, there was the Brian Little contract as well. I apologize once again, I'll need to take a step away. Thought it was bad news, but then I was being offered a popsicle. Funny how things be like that sometimes. Alright, so let's look. Spears 68 at 25. A lot of these minor leaguers we can probably move on from, such as Spears. So you want to be able to get rid of these contracts. Alright. We're going to propose a trade, the first one being to the New York Islanders. Unless, I'm not sure who has Sorokin, actually, because that's who I want to pick up. They don't have Sorokin. Okay, so now we have an issue, because I have no clue where he could have went. Just Starkin. Should we pick him up just cause? Nah, Sorokin is pretty good though, so there's got to be a better way to do this. Player search. This might be what I want. Ilya. Goalie. Search. There he is. Sorokin. He's with Edmonton. So probably something doable. Probably send Lindblom the other way, maybe. That's 3 million. Or McBain. Nick Ritchie. We could send him the other way. They want him. They want Lindblom as well, so we could. And with a pick as well, maybe. Next year. And a 7th. Trade rejected. How about 2 7ths? I know you can't deny 2 7ths. Nope, okay. We'll use our 4th rounder as well and get rid of the 7th. Accepted. There we go. So we have a goalie. Now we need to get rid of Ladd. We'll send Ladd. O'Brien. Just gonna send Ladd at a bunch of minor leaguers for like a couple for like a 7th. Brian Little as well. Spears, sure, we'll do that so far. Who's a team that could take on? LA's a seller. We'll try for a 7th. Trade rejected, alright. We'll give like a 6th or a 7th with it. You could give the Canucks 7th. We'll try the Coyotes 6th. Trade rejected. 5th. Trade rejected. Alright. Get rid of these two. And we'll try a 7th then. Trade rejected. How about 6th and a 7th? Trade rejected. You're going to take these whether you like it or not. These guys are being stubborn as hell. 5th. Trade rejected? Seriously? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Thank you. Alright. So we're getting somewhere now. Next we want Little and Spears. Who's a seller? Jersey. We'll take a 7th. Trade rejected. All right. They need some persuading as well, apparently. There we go. So exchange 7ths. And then Moser. See if you can get a 6th off them for this guy. 5th, maybe? Perfect. All right. So now we have 1 goalie. And we have a ton of cap space. Let's also look at coaches. We need an AHL head coach. Generalist, B-. 60%. Those are all of our AHL. Okay, we have more than that, though. We want someone that works well with Kirk. Is there one that goes with forwards? So there's not one that's really popping out. Might just have to go with this guy. 60%, 50%, 64%, 60%. So yeah, we'll probably go with the 64% guy right here. Offer contract. Now let's look at head coaches. Do we have an A? We do have an A. Veterans. 37% does not work. 43. This is the pain that has to go through this stuff. Chikrin works very well. Hayden works pretty well. Soderstrom, Schmaltz, Keller works well. All right. First, let's make our decisions in free agency, I think. And then we'll hire based off that. So, let's look. So, did Gaudreau re-sign with Calgary then? Guess so. Okay, back to free agency then. Well, one thing I want is another decent goaltender. And there's one that I usually go to. Might not be available because... Yeah, he might not be available. Probably not. I don't know. Okay. Ville Husso, we could use as a backup. Casey DeSmith. Marc-Andre Fleury. Could have a tandem of Kemper, Samsonov, Campbell, Husso. We could do Husso as a backup. We'll go to 3.25. All right. Klingberg. We want a good big defenseman right here. 5 years. We can do that. 8 million. Yeah, I'm tempted to do 8.25 just so we make sure we get him. Nah, we'll go down to 8. All right. Second line center for Dylan Strome, maybe? That could work, possibly. But no, we're going to have Shane Wright, so never mind. We need to look at our lineup. That's what we need to do. We need to look at our players. So if we can do this properly. So let's look at our difference. So Chychrun on the left side, Gaucher on the left side. Keller on the left wing. We're going to have, depends on Hayden or Wright in the middle. I'm just going to write some of this down. Fisher's gone. Roussel's gone. Yaskin's gone. Richie's gone. Lindblom is gone. Moser's gone. Mayo is going to be gone, and Capobianco is going to be gone. Also, Satteri's gone. And we have Sorokin as our starter. So, Krause, Boyd, Hayden, McBain, Soderstrom, Wright. Janik is going to be in the AHL, I think, for one more year. Nate Smith. Timmins might be able to come up and play. We'll probably have Timmins. We'll probably have Soderstrom on the second pair. And then we'll put Timmins in. Oh, Gonthier's got to play, so we might put him in on the third line. Or maybe the second, depending on... we might give him a year in the AHL as well. That's also reasonable. No, we can see how he develops, though. We can have Kolachuk on the for this. See how this works out. I wish you can just hire coaches whenever, because some of the way it does it is so stupid. Salary 75. Technically still have Amelka, but I kind of want to trade him. Does he have an X Factor? He does. He had 17 goals last year, though, so that's... Ghost had 40-something points. Schmaltz will be playing a bigger role, probably with Wright and stuff, so... Alright. So now we have some decisions to make. Let me look at our staff for a second. We also can do scouting stuff, that's also a thing. Hire staff. Hire coaches, hire scouts. If there's any higher up scouts, okay, no there is not. Not this year. But there will be like Bs there eventually and stuff, so we don't have to do any scout hiring this year, it looks like. Which is very good for us. Let me look at our coaching staff. I'm going to see how they look right now. It's based on defensemen. He works with Soderstrom and Hayden, but he doesn't work well with our best better defensemen. So we're going to fire our head coach. Because we want the one who's going to work best with us already. We'll do our basics, and then we'll go after someone. Alright. So we need spots, so we're going to try to get Klingberg there, and then now we need our third and fourth lines basically just redone. Nino Niederreiter on the third line could be a shout. Andreas Athanasiou, Vlad Nemestikov. I might give Nemestikov an offer. I'll go 4.750. Yarncroak, possibly. Could be a left winger from that side. We'll go to 4 million for Yarncroak because he would not be here. 1 year only as well, so that could work. Perron. Perron's asking for so low. We could definitely go for him. 4 million for 2 years. I'm pretty sure that might be what he got in real life. Ryan Donato. Derek Brassard. Max Domi for the fourth line. I usually do. So who did we go after? We have left winger could play right. Left winger. What is Domi? Domi could play center or yeah, screw it. Wait. Go with 2.75. Because our big splash is going to be next year. And if you could guess what that is, I respect it. Palat, I usually bring in as well, so I'll do that. He's probably in high demand, so I'll probably go to 5.25. 4 years. Alright. You know, Vmelko can probably stay our backup for this next year, so. Alright, let's make some moves. Let's see. Yarncroak, don't